Alright, round 2, we are on the draw. This hand is acceptable. It's possible we might want to hold off playing the Oculus on turn 2 so I can get an Evolve trigger on it. I don't know. Yeah, we're not going to do that now because we can, one way or another. Let's see. Actually, we can play the Croconura and then maximizing the Evolve triggers is critical to the Simic deck. So I could wait, and then I could play the Croconura, and then I could play the Elusive Crassus, and then I could play the Frilled Oculus. And I get one Evolve trigger each on one of those. Seems better than just putting a little, hitting him for like 1 this turn. Just getting my guys as big as possible. Corpse Blockade. That's kind of annoying. But we'll go ahead and follow through with this plan. Probably don't want to give him, especially if he's got the Mortis Strider. Mortis Strider and that guy's kind of annoying. So we can make this a 3/3. And there's no point in attacking. Rather have him back to block the shade, potentially. Okay. Still can't attack me. I'm just going to get more Evolve counters on him. Yeah, double Frilled Oculus this turn. And there's going to be double Evolve on this guy. One power unblockable guy, so I'll put this guy on roughly a 20 turn clock. Hopefully we can win a little bit faster than that. But so we can pull some shenanigans with this stuff. We can attack with the Frilled Oculi and pump him and use the Pit Fight to finish him off, or a Burst of Strength potentially. Sapphire Drake would be nice. So let's go ahead and attack and see what he decides to do. He does Grizzly Spectacle on him. I'm okay with that. I could also Pit Fight right now to kill off the Gateway Shade, but I can do that later too, so that's not a big deal. So I think the ideal play here is to put a Burst of Strength on the Frilled Oculus and pump him so that he'll kill off the Corpse Blockade. We can do a 2-for-1 and get rid of his own shade if he wants to, but I'm okay with this. Unfortunately, I don't have another forest to hit him harder, but no big deal. And it on taps. Not terribly relevant in this situation, but okay. So he's going to 2-for-1 himself. Well, I guess he gets rid of a 2-4. Alright. Feel okay about this. He's missed land drops. Oh, there's one of them. Oh, and he hit a green source. Not great for me, but we're okay. Totally lost. Okay. So I guess we just go ahead and swing in. So this guy will be a 4/6 if he ever returns Agoraphobia to his hand. Pump. Anti-Grizzly Spectacles. Okay. I was gonna wish he had that when I can finally cast a Sapphire Drake, so he just drew 2 green sources in a row. Fathom Mage. Well, we're gonna need to get a creature out. This is annoying. This is pretty annoying, but this is what happens when you only have 14 creatures in your deck and you're playing a guy with removal. So yeah. There's a chance we totally lost the Fathom Mage. In this next turn, but I don't know, maybe not. I guess probably we should. If he actually has an evolve trigger, if he's got a follow-up creature, we should probably do that. I really just want to pit fight him, but unfortunately Agoraphobia currently prevents that. Always do it. And while he's pondering, I will pause the recording. I chose not to do anything. Do it. Yeah. Cloudfin Raptor will evolve the Croconura. Because 0 is greater than -1. Oh crap. Yeah. I should have not done that because now Totally Lost doesn't work. Maybe I should have Totally Lost it on the end of his turn. But if he didn't evolve him this turn, maybe he won't evolve him next turn. Maybe? Doobie-doobie-doo. No attacks. Ah, crummy. Yep. Wish I had one of my counters. And Drawing the card part is what's really annoying me. Now it's going to be hard to pit fight him off. Mystic Genesis. Alright. So we're going to do something in response to him doing something. If nothing else, we'll totally lost the Fathom Mage on the end of turn. This is a slow game. Slow. But, oh yes. Awesome. I don't think it's going to be slow anymore. I think we just sped up this game. Yeah. That's a bad guy. And you don't even extort it. You can't extort a 7-drop. Don't be silly. So, let me think. I Croconura, and then pit fight the Ooze and the Fathom Mage post-combat, right? Croconura evolves Cloudfin Raptor. Yeah. I could wait until his turn to kill off the Fathom Mage, but I don't want to give him a chance to counter it. And I'm pretty sure his card drawing engine there is the only way you can possibly win this game. So I don't want to quite jinx it that badly, but he's going to have to deal with some stuff. He's taking a long time to click through this stuff, so okay. We'll go ahead and attack with that. He takes it and scoops. Alright. So he's got removal. Anything I want to add? Maybe a Wildwood Rebirth, so I know these creatures are going to die, but they can pop back in. Maybe I want that. Burst of Strength, Force Adaptation, certainly not. So what would I not want against this fine gentleman? Maybe the Ooze Flux is a little ambitious, given how that he can probably kill a fair bit of these evolvers. Maybe Hindervines? Hindervines might not, because he doesn't look like he's got that many creatures we're going to have to duke it out with, or just absorb hits. We'll keep the Ooze Flux to, maybe if even we just have one evolve guy out, we can just pump out 1/1s, which might be enough. No, we need whatever. This is a more fun card. We're trying to have fun. So, all right, we'll send it like this. Not an ideal hand. I'm going to go ahead and keep it though, just because we've got all our colors. And we've got this guy. I think will be pretty good against him. We can evolve him one time. draw into some more stuff. Yeah, quit it. Quit it, quit it, quit it. Double Croconura. Awesome. Now what we need to do is draw the Ooze Flux thingamajizzle. Back to his turn. And he starts things off with a Gateway Shade. Which is actually, he's got a couple gates, so that could be, he can make that a 5/5. That's kind of problematic. Fortunately, we can pit fight it when it's, if he taps out, which he may or may not do. So, not too worried. Yeah, we can't take too many hits from a 5/5. Oh, this guy's playing slow. We'll see what happens on his turn. So on his turn, he played a forest. And is he gonna attack? I'll attack. Okay. No blocks. And he's not pumping it. Syndicate Enforcer. Ooh. Huh. This is interesting. So I can pit fight right now and kill the Gateway Shade. Or I could get greedy and play the Ooze Flux. And then next turn, Croconura and Gateway Shade. Or Croconura and pit fight off the Gateway Shade. I'm at 19. I think that's what I want to go ahead and do. But this next turn could hurt. But if he hurts me, he won't be developing his board and I'll be able to mess with him back. Alright. What you gonna do, my friend? So we can make this a 6, whatever. Alright. If you're gonna pump it all the way. Doesn't pump it at all. I guess I'm also okay with this. And, alright, so he's going to play Millennial Gargoyle and Extort. That's fine. And, yeah, we go ahead and pit fight. Just because this thing could get out of hand, it could attack as a 6/6, which would start to impact me. So next turn we can play Scrab Clan Charger and pump out a 2/2, which is pretty good. I think he can attack us with the Syndicate Enforcer because we don't really want to double block. Because we want to have these guys around for this Ooze Flux, but otherwise we're fairly stable, I believe. He's got islands. Trying to think, in these colors, what... I guess he could Blood Rush something? That seems kind of weird for his deck. Do I want to just go ahead and double block the Millennial Gargoyle? I think I do. Maybe he just forgot these guys have reach. Maybe he'll just kill one of them with the removal spell? What, needs to put in 4 power to... Alright, I'll just do it. Trying to think. I don't know that there's any... in order for him to make it a 2-for-1, he has to be able to pump this guy for 4 power, and I don't think he can do that with what he's got available. You can definitely, you know, throw a Slaughterhorn out it or something, which seems like it would be kind of an odd fit for his deck. Anyway. I think double blocking was the right plan. I don't want to go, you know, I don't want to go to 9. He's got an Extorter. I don't really have any kind of aggression towards him at the time being. Yep. Let's see if I get screwed. Apparently not. Did he have a Morbid trigger he wanted to hit? Old times. No. Nimbus Swimmer for 4. That's a little bit of an issue. I'm not gonna lie. I did not extort it. Let's see how. Let's see. So I can Cloudfin Raptor and Scarab Clan Charger, and then everyone gets evolved. I think that's better than Scarab Clan Charger and Ooze Flux one time for a 2/2. I think that's better. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to block this guy this turn. Unless he puts some crazy cipher thing on it and I just decide to chump. Probably with the... So would I chump with the Cloudfin Raptor or the Croconaurus? I don't know. So, we're starting to build a pretty decent team. And Ooze Flux can get pretty nasty. So I can just crank out... Well, actually, no, wait. If he attacks, I think I just double block. Yeah, he doesn't do it. So how do I actually get in for some damage here? So he's got 2 Extorters on the field, so I need to put in some reasonable pressure reasonably soon. Trying to think. I can do that by just putting out an army of 3 3s. That seems pretty reasonable. I'll leave up Totally Lost in case I need to get rid of one of his guys. Yeah, I think just assembling an army of 3 3s is the way to go. ooze flux. The flux. It is so fluxy. And so oozy. Auto yield setup. It's also a good way to drain his clock. It's nice and convenient that all my evolvers are right next to me, or right in a row right there. So I think we just pass the turn back again and do that one more time. And we can totally lost his Nimbus Swimmer. Also we'll leave up Spell Rupture if he hits his 7-drop or something. Also, I should note that I can wait for him to pay his extort triggers before I decide whether or not I want to cast yeah, we're not going to Spell Rupture. Draws a card. Do 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 do. Ooh, and an island, so I can make even more of those guys. Let's see, do I want to attack with the Scrab Clan Charger as well? I think I do. Yeah. Ooze Flux for the win. I was pretty lucky to get 3 evolvers out at the same time, so. Corpse Blockade, that's acceptable. Don't think he can extort me out. Yeah, he's only got 2 mana left. Does have 3 cards in hand, which is kind of weird. Does not have the mana for Hintervines. And Frilled Oculus without extort. Yeah. Don't see any reason to deal with that. In fact, let's go ahead and start pumping out some guys. The Ooze Factory. putting those abilities on the stack is kind of time consuming. Yep, he conceded. We won the match. Alright, good times. Ooze Flux is definitely a fun card. If I had a couple more evolved guys, it would actually be a good card, but as is, it's just kind of fun. Alright, so I will see you guys in round number 3.